So why do you need to be in office in this next term as county
Well,
appraiser?
I am the only candidate who holds um, the highest level of certification offered in the state of Missouri, that being a state certified general. I am the only candidate who has practiced the art of appraisal daily for the past 28 years. I think that's the difference primarily.
So what are the benefits that Boone County gets from your appraisals?
80 cents of every property tax dollar supports public education. 80 cents of every property tax dollar, whether it's your car, your home, your farm, your commercial building, goes to support public education. It is how the Missouri General Assembly has decided we're going to finance public education. If you look at your tax bill, whether you're in Centralia, Sturgeon, Hallsville, Columbia, or Southern Boone school districts, that's how we're financing public education. The burden of educating our children has fallen on us locally. The federal government has gotten entirely out of the business of public education. They still force some unfunded mandates our way. And the state of Missouri has limited resources. And again, they're the next largest source of educational monies. But the property tax supports primarily education, public schools, fire districts, library districts, small portion for the roads, small portion for city or county governments, but primarily public education receives 80 cents of every property tax dollar.
So if you're elected next term, what is on your to-do list?
Well, this term, strangely enough, ends September 1, 2009. So August 5th, the voters will render a decision regarding who they want them to serve for the next 4 years. But the most immediate plans will be to gear up and get ready for the changes in the '09 cycle. We're doing some interesting things with technology. I believe we've embraced technology. It's made us more efficient. It's made our process more transparent. You can look at the value of your car. You can look at the value of your home. You can look at aerial photos. We're going to continue to push the envelope in that regard, technology. We're going to bid on 2-foot contours, and someone said, "What's that?" Well, if you've looked at the U.S. geological topographical maps, those are 20-foot contours. We're going to our geographic information system. The University of Missouri has a wonderful program here. We're going to actually map all of Boone County with 2-foot contours. The assessor needs that to accurately determine the value of ag land. The county commission needs that because there's an unfunded mandate from the federal government to adopt and implement a stormwater management plan. So it'll benefit public works. But again, I think we're going to continue to do things in a progressive, efficient manner, and technology will be at the center of that. I guess in conclusion, I think that my legacy in this office will be the spirit of cooperation between the City of Columbia, Boone Electric, and the County of Boone in converting our paper maps into an electronic format, which we call our GIS. I believe government can cooperate. I don't think government has to compete. And I think this project clearly demonstrates that if government communicates and cooperates, that you can have better decisions regarding emergency dispatch. The E91 is utilizing our GIS for dispatch of fire, police, and emergency vehicles. I believe we'll have better decisions regarding stormwater management, land use, zoning, property valuations. We have a wonderful tool on the table. I would love to see our public school system is building a third high school, and I think this GIS would be a wonderful tool to allow different options for drawing school boundaries. There's a common denominator, XY coordinate on the face of the earth, and that's what, whether it be who owns that home, or what voting precinct you're in, or what school district you're in, or whatever. And again, that tool, that technology that we brought forward will be to the first 19 years is what I am most pleased with. And I think that indicates the progressive, efficient nature that the people of Boone County have come to expect, and hopefully I've delivered.
Do you, are you involved in the decision-making process for outlining that new school district?
No, but I have offered this resource to that committee that is responsible for that. There's going to be, that'll be a very difficult process. Dr. Lansford, Ray Lansford, business school always taught us, don't buy a home based on the school district, because that's subject to change. So that'll be a very emotional discussion that will be, front and center. And I can't think of a better tool to give those decision makers more options. You would only be limited by your imagination as to what kind of data, whether it be socioeconomic, or whether you want to plot the existing student population there, or where the growth you expect to occur in our new subdivisions is going to take place. So we have all, they would have to acquire hardware and software, but the technical expertise could be volunteered. And again, I would love to see them utilize that. And again, it's a wonderful resource, a very powerful tool that could be brought to the table. But no, to my knowledge, they're not using it. I've clearly demonstrated a commitment in my personal and professional life. I'm a 42-year resident of Boone County, Hickman High School, University of Missouri. Sharon and I have been married for 32 years. I've practiced the art of appraisal daily in Boone County. And I'm Tom Shauwecker, and I would appreciate your support Tuesday, August 5th in the Democratic primary. But most and not least of all, thank you for the opportunity to serve for the past 19 years. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart.